bad I never got them. I don't know why. Maybe they're in the house chest, and I just haven't got that yet.
Nothing warms a body like incendio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
You made it.
Yes, I made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
I claimed them all, Bad.
This way.
I earned and claimed all of them. I don't need to watch anybody else do it. I didn't actually watch. I just pulled it up so I wouldn't get spoilers.
With Ranrock
But I did claim them all.
Everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Revelio. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Accio.
I thought I've already been here before.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
You're the one being a jackass, not him.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it.
They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
No, I didn't.
Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said.
So,
Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's fared.
he's the kind that he doesn't really care.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
So I believe Sebastian.
So much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
I'm wondering if she's under Crucio.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig
Revelio.
rubble? Ramrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Any good wizard, dead wizard in my I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
Ringo!
No!
Levioso! Expelliarmus!
I should have been your death.
Protego!
You won't get away with that. I should have been your death.
Glacius! Incendio! Confringo!
You've made your last mistake.
Really?
One less human to worry about.
Accio! Descendo! Levioso!
Just you wait.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Compulso! Protego!
Someone's taken out.
Compulso!
Little moon calf.
Levioso! Compulso! Expelliarmus!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Absolutely.
They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio!
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Really?
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio!
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll
This...
explain in a second.
Oh. This is where they were. This was the farmstead of the girl that her daddy went mad.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Confringo.
Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Lumos.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Hey, we can... Oh, hold on.
Expelliarmus.
Don't work here.
Protego.
Lumos. Lumos.
Confringo.
Lumos. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Okay.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Explore the cellar.
Revelio.
Lumos. Lumos. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Ooh, not good.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to
Lumos.
hold my breath.
They're trying to find a way into Hogwarts.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I have no idea.
We might find a Chamber of Secrets.
Fold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
So, we learn from the In the Shadow quest line, we learn the three unforgivables. I know that. Wait a minute. I've got another one. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, let's look at the quest. I want to do that one. And then we're going to go... Actually, while we're here, let's go do the Daedalian keys. There's... Oh. What? That's what I wanted to do, but that wasn't there just a minute ago. All right, we'll do these. God. All right. We're gonna see if that's where we get that stuff at bad.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
I am going to save my game after this video and restart my PS5 with this controller and see if it fixes it. That's got me wondering what the heck is going on with it. It's only in the menus at that part. I wonder if the controller needs to be updated or something. No, I'm not trying to do that quest. I won't do. What the heck, man? It just... Alright, hold on. I don't know what the heck is up with this. See, I couldn't find Gryffindor Common Room on the thing to start with. I don't know what was up with it.
This must be my house. Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a
Oh. Okay.
My little brother sends me.
There are 15 of them. I'm not doing all of this right now. Okay. Then we will go ahead and... We're gonna... Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Okay, we're gonna do this one. Stop.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
All right.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Why does Mrs. Sprottle keep a supply of Wiggenweld potion on hand?
Dot's a skilled potioneer. She's been supplying travelling vendors with Wiggenweld potion. An ordinary precaution that has, unfortunately, become a necessity, what with Ranrock's loyalists disrupting the trade routes.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
Revelio.
I had to look something up right quick.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Not yet, ma'am. I haven't been able to figure it out.
I wonder if they'll ever find that golden snitch in Bodmin Moor.
All right. I will do that in a minute. Okay. There we go. There we go. I got the hiccups.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? It's like a place right out of a storybook. Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
All right. Oh, I forgot to do thing.
Revelio.
Oh, this is almost.
This must be the cabin Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Don't try that
Revelio.
Expelliarmus nonsense on me.
Expelliarmus.
You
Depulso.
afraid to take it.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Oh my gosh. What the heck have they been doing here? What the heck? Orclump Hollow.
Gave the hawk lumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Zerona's box of... Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters.
Lumos. Incendio. Reparo. Lumos.
That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos.
I hate Devil's Snare.
Revelio.
All right. I am going to finish up this video, and I'm going to probably take a little bit of a break, fix something, or to figure out something right quick. Maybe just 5 minutes or so, and then I will
Revelio.
continue on in the next one. I'm going to try to fix my controller, though. I'm not enjoying playing hooked up right now.
Accio.
It just is, it makes it harder to play when I'm setting up here. If I'm setting back away from, like I'm setting back looking at the TV instead, it doesn't bother me a bit. I can't really explain it.
Revelio.
Well, I guess I can't. It's just too close to the thing. The cord. It keeps hitting the desk. Little man, what you doing down there? He is that tail just going. You gonna beat me with that tail? He hit my aunt in the eye with his tail the other day, and it hurt her really bad.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Protego! Stupefy!
Should think they felt that in London.
Troll bogies! It is all over my leg, just like snuggling up to it and stuff.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
I don't want to go this way yet. Darn thing was doing some weird flashes on that screen.
Revelio.
This must be Sorona's box of letters.
Right.
I should take this box of letters to Sorona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back.
Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Okay. Now we're going to go down that way. find it again.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
All right, I think
Revelio.
that's everything.
Lumos. Revelio. 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 Depulso.
Alright, I needed to figure out that.
Revelio.
His is a lot different than his voice.
What in Merlin? I heard something.
Suppose it's worth a look.
Revelio.
The heck?
Come out before I find you.
Revelio.
I'm trying to interrupt Mongrel.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio.
So there's some dark wizards up on that cliff. I'd like to go take care of them right quick.
Revelio.
Well, if we're talking beasts, it's the Niffler that's the real commodity. Our thought we'd forget about that goblin help you.
Potato! You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
Think you're clever, casting Expelliarmus every time?
Accio.
No one takes one of my own and lives to
Arresto momentum. Accio.
Your poaching days are over. Revelio.
Right, I'm glad I come up here. We got something good. All right. I tell you what, we need to fast travel instead.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio.
One less human to worry about.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
All right, we'll do this.
Someone there.
Accio. Arresto momento. Protego.
Teach you nothing about jewelry.
Confringo. Accio. Flipendo.
I won't rest.
Incendio.
No! Regret coming here. Someone's here.
Glacier.
One less human to worry about.
Protego.
Stop it!
Incendio. Accio.
Dead.
Flipendo. Descendo. Depulso. Revelio. One camp down, one more to go.
All right, we got to find that other camp. Let's see if we can get that then. Here we go.
Revelio.
Hundred and six this way.
Such arrogance. One there.
That's the student who released.
Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Confringo. Arresto momentum.
One less human to worry about. How nice.
Incendio. Glacier.
Such arrogance. Come in here. Who will magic trick?
Protego. Stupefy. Incendio.
I won't rest. Lucky, that's all.
Incendio. Flipendo. Glacier. You only have Ranrock to blame. Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Revelio.
All right. Well, let's go talk to her. And then we'll go talk to Serona. And we'll end there. Might run over a little bit longer than I've been doing. I do want to get them both done, though.
I do miss the bus.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
Oh, I wish my brother could have done what you did. Perhaps he'd still be with me now. I'm especially grateful. You did, for Bardolph, what I could not. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely.
Green is an automatic sell now.
Thank you,
ma'am.
Through.
All right. So there's actually another thing I want to do.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Okay. Now, we need to go Hogwarts. We need to go to the secret rooms and rumor requirement really quick, and then I will I'll finish up in just a second.
Nothing to identify, for now at least.
Okay. Man. Whoa, we actually got a special one. Species limit meat? Okay. We've got too many moon caps. Then I'm gonna put this one up.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Really? All right. Okay, that doesn't make sense. That's a special one as well. So you can only have 4 species in here at once. So you can have 3 of each, basically. I don't like that. That doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, it says species 4 of 4. Alright, well... We've got 3 of them, we've got 3 of them. Put them in. And I'm going to hold on to these others. Those I will put away, I guess. Yeah, I don't have... For now, I guess I'll just... No, I want to get rid of that one, so... Alright, I've got to do the special. So. Boom. Boom. Put that in there just to have it. Fail! I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. character. There you are. All right. Good work. Okay. Let's take. Now we need the puffskin for sure. Let's take our mooncaps out.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Let's take those out. Okay. Put him in. We'll put that guy in. So that one. That one. And take puffs.
I'll look
out.
after you.
We'll put that one in. That one in. We'll put that one. All right. Summon. Okay. We need to bring that one in. This takes a bit to do. Okay. So we're missing this one. You only have to feed one of them, looks like. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and went the wrong way. Okay. Let's do this. Let's keep.
Everything's all right now.
Okay.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
we're just going to move that one and orient this one. All right. Okay, so we have to try to find the ones that have basically that have the special traits or whatever. Oh no! Oh no! Are you okay? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to hit you. I was trying to do the other stuff. Oh, I don't like that you can do that. Okay. Oh man. Thunder Brew. Okay.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Thank you, Deke. All right, that's where we're going to end this episode. So I got everything done, and I'll figure out what we're doing